There's a moment in every relationship that is filled with uncertainty. It's that space between we're having fun and this is serious. You're left wondering, does he just like me? Or is something deeper happening? Liking is temporary, liking is surface level, but addiction is a chemical, psychological shift in his brain. It's when your presence, your energy, and your validation become a craving he needs to satisfy. It's when he stops thinking of you as an option and starts seeing you as a necessity for his own well-being. Today, we are going beyond the obvious signs. We're not talking about him buying you flowers. We are talking about the subtle, unconscious behavioral shifts that signal he is becoming chemically, emotionally, and psychologically addicted to you. These are the signs he can't hide because he doesn't even know he's showing them. And once you know what to look for, you will have all the clarity you need. To understand this, you need to understand the emotional home theory. A man's life, especially a driven masculine man's life, is often a battleground. He's out in the world, striving, competing, solving problems, and wearing social armor. It's exhausting. He is subconsciously searching for one thing above all else, an emotional home. A person with whom he can finally put down his armor, take off the mask, and just be. A person who represents peace, safety, and acceptance. When you become his emotional home, he develops a psychological addiction to that feeling of relief and serenity. His brain's reward system, flooded with oxytocin and dopamine when he's with you, starts to crave that state. The following 5 signs are not just signs of interest. They are signs that you are successfully becoming his emotional home. The first and most telling sign is what I call the mundane share. This is the shift from presentation mode to integration mode. In the beginning of any dating situation, a man is in presentation mode. He's showing you his highlight reel. He texts you about the promotion he got, the amazing trip he just took, the hilarious joke his friend made. He is actively trying to impress you and prove his value. It's a performance. But when the addiction begins, he unconsciously switches to integration mode. And the hallmark of this mode is sharing the mundane, the boring, unfiltered, everyday details of his life. You might think it's a bit random, but it is profoundly significant. What this looks like? He sends you a picture of the ridiculously long line at the grocery store with the caption, "Kill me now." He calls you on his 15-minute commute just to say, "The traffic is insane today," and then talk about nothing in particular. He texts you, "My coworker Dave brought tuna salad for lunch again. The whole office smells." Why is this a sign of addiction? Because he's no longer performing for you. He's processing his real life with you. You have become his mental and emotional home base. Think about it. Who do you share the boring, mundane details of your day with? You share them with the people you are most comfortable with, your best friend, your sister, your partner. He is now placing you in that category. It's the verbal equivalent of him feeling comfortable enough to walk around you in his old, torn sweatpants. The need to impress has been replaced by a deep-seated desire to connect and share his entire world with you, not just the shiny parts. Number 2 is the casual future mention. The magic of this sign is in its subtlety. This is not a formal, high-pressure, "where is this going?" conversation. In fact, it's the complete opposite. It's a Freudian slip of commitment. It's when he's talking about a future event, next week, next month, even next year, and he seamlessly and unconsciously includes you in it. His brain is already performing a kind of mental time travel, and in his future, you are already there. What this sounds like: you mention you love a certain band. He says, "Oh, they're touring in the fall. We should definitely get tickets." He's talking about his favorite season. "You have to see the lake near my parents' house in the summer. You would love it." He sees a trailer for a movie coming out in a few months. "Okay, we're seeing that opening night." Notice the words we, you, us. He's not asking permission. He's not making a grand declaration. It just slips out because, in his mind, it's already a given that you'll be around. This is a massive tell. It reveals that he has stopped thinking of you as a series of individual dates and has started seeing you as a continuous presence in the narrative of his life. He is no longer just planning his next date with you, he is subconsciously planning his future around you. This third sign is a powerful activation of his masculine core. It's the shift from polite data collection to genuine emotional investment. I call it the protective inquiry. In early dating, his questions are about data collection. What do you do for work? Where are you from? But as he becomes addicted to your well-being, his questions become laser-focused on your safety, your happiness, and your struggles. He starts remembering the specific challenges you're facing. He's not just a spectator anymore, he's a stakeholder in your emotional state. Let's compare. The polite question, "How was your day?" The protective inquiry, "Hey, how did that meeting with your boss Susan go? I know you were nervous about it." The polite question, "Have any plans this week?" The protective inquiry, "Did you ever hear back from your landlord about that leak? Let me know if you need me to look at it." The ultimate protective inquiry is the classic, "Text me when you get home safe." Why is this so powerful? Because it shows that his mind cannot fully relax until he knows that you are okay. Your safety has become a prerequisite for his peace of mind. He has taken on a small but significant piece of emotional responsibility for you. This is a profound shift. It means his protective instincts have been fully activated by you, for you. He's not just your date anymore, he's started to become your partner. Number 4 is when he stops keeping you in a neat little dating box, separate from the rest of his life. This is the integration attempt. A man's inner circle, his close friends, his family, is his tribe. It's his fortress. When he is just casually dating, he keeps you outside the walls. But when he becomes addicted to you, he wants you on the inside. He wants his worlds to collide. He needs to see how you fit with the other people who matter to him. And more importantly, he wants them to see how amazing you are. What this looks like, it's not just him telling you about his best friend. It's him saying, "My best friend John is having a barbecue on Saturday. I'd love for you to come and meet everyone." It's not just him mentioning his sister. It's him saying, "You and my sister would get along so well. I can't wait for you guys to meet." It's him including you in long-standing traditions. "We always go to this pub for the game on Sundays. You should come with us." This is a huge risk for him. He is putting his own social standing on the line and endorsing you to his tribe. It's a public statement that says, "She is important. She belongs here." A man who is unsure or just having fun will keep you separate. A man who is addicted wants to integrate you into the very fabric of his social life. He's not just showing you off, he's showing his world that you are a part of it. And finally, number 5. This is the most profound sign of all because it is completely involuntary. It's not a word or an action, but a physiological event. I call it the decompression sigh. A man's body keeps the score. When he is out in the world, his nervous system is in a sympathetic state, fight or flight. He's alert, tense, ready for action. The decompression sigh is the moment his body switches to a parasympathetic state, rest and digest. And it happens because of you. Pay close attention to the first few moments you're together after he's had a long day. He sits down next to you on the couch, and then it happens. A deep, audible exhale, a sigh. His shoulders, which were up by his ears, drop. The tension in his jaw releases. The mask he's been wearing all day melts off his face. Do not mistake this for boredom. Boredom is disengaged. This is a deep, cellular-level relaxation. It is his body's way of screaming, "I am finally home. I am safe. I can finally exhale." He can't fake this. It is the purest, most honest signal that your presence is the antidote to his stress. You have become his sanctuary. When his nervous system physically recognizes you as its source of peace, you have reached the deepest level of psychological addiction. And a man will never, ever want to leave the place where he can finally find his peace. The mundane share, the future mention, the protective inquiry, the integration attempt, and the decompression sigh. These are the quiet confessions of a man's heart. They show that you have transcended the role of a date and have become his emotional home. You are his peace, his safety, his relief, and that is a feeling a high-quality man will do anything to keep in his life. You don't create this by chasing or demanding. You create it by embodying a calm, receptive, high-value energy. If this video gave you that aha moment of clarity, please honor that by hitting the like button. It helps this message find more women who need to hear it. And make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell, because my next video is 7 dirty little secrets men only tell their best friends about you, and you need to be here for that one. Now, for our amazing community, in the comments below, share which of these 5 signs you have personally experienced that made you realize things were getting serious. Your story could be the light bulb moment for someone else. Thank you for being here, and go recognize the beautiful addiction you inspire.